not strong every single day. Sometimes my steps slow down, not because I wanna stop, just trying to catch my breath. I live my days in my own way, even when they feel simple. Behind the long silence, I'm still making an effort. Some plans don't work out, some hopes have to wait. Not because I give up, I'm just learning to accept. I once asked myself quietly, how long do I have to hold on? Then I slowly realized holding on is part of learning. I'm not looking for the easy road, I just wanna stay standing. Even when I feel unsteady, I'm not ready to walk away. I'm still learning to hold on days that aren't always kind, keeping my steps alive even when they're slow and small. I'm still learning to hold on, not to look strong, just so I don't lose what I've already walked through. There's tiredness no one can see, there are weights I carry alone. But I'm no longer angry at myself for still learning. Now I understand, not everything has to end quickly. What matters is that I don't stop halfway through this long road. I look back for a moment, not to feel regret, only to remember how far I've come. Many things that once felt heavy now feel lighter, not because they're gone, but because I've grown used to them. If today feels heavy, I won't blame myself. I choose to stay right here and continue just a little longer. I'm still learning to hold on between doubt and hope, not always sure of the direction, but still moving forward slowly. I'm still learning to hold on in my own way, appreciating every small progress that often goes unnoticed. Maybe I haven't arrived yet, maybe the road is still long, but every day I make it through, shaping me quietly. I don't need to be perfect, I don't need to always win, I just need to be honest and keep choosing to stay. I'm still learning to hold on, and I accept that now, because not all strength has to be seen from the outside. I'm still learning to hold on in every step I take. As long as I keep moving forward, that is enough for me today. I'm still here with simple steps, I'm still learning to hold on, and I will keep going. I'm learning how to wait without demanding, living each day as it comes. Not everything has to be finished right away. Some things need a pause. I see the steps that fall behind, not as a sign of defeat, just proof that I'm still moving in my own way. Some plans change quietly, some hopes haven't arrived yet. Not because I didn't try hard enough, but because the timing isn't right. I keep a simple wish inside, to keep walking with honesty, without forcing the situation, without pressing myself too hard. If today feels far away from what I once expected, I'm learning to trust that everything is still in motion. If time allows, I wanna continue what was once put on hold, the calmer steps. If time allows, I don't wanna rush, because what grows slowly often lasts longer. I remember all the small efforts that often go unseen, simple steps, quiet progress, yet still meaningful. Not everything needs celebration, not everything needs to be known. It's enough that I realize I never truly stopped. There are ordinary days with no big stories to tell, but in those quiet moments I learn patience. I no longer compare my journey to anyone else's path, because everyone walks on their own time. If the direction isn't fully clear, that's not a reason to quit. I keep moving gently while holding my balance. And time allows, I wanna complete what I once began, with a more prepared heart. If time allows, I choose to stay, not because I'm the strongest, but because I still believe. I don't need to arrive first, I don't need to be the fastest. What matters is that I don't give up on the road I'm walking, because time is not an enemy, it simply keeps moving. And my task is to keep going without losing direction. Now I look ahead with a light of mind, carrying a quiet belief that everything will find its place. I no longer force the outcome, I choose to protect the process, because this journey is also part of the destination. If time allows, I will keep going with the patience I've learned from everything behind me. If time allows, I'll stay on this path, guarding my intention and my steps until the moment arrives. Today I walk a little slower, without unnecessary weight. If time allows, I'll arrive in my own way. There are days when the noise in my head never seems to slow down, talking about unfinished moments and hope still waiting. I walk through familiar routines, smiling while feeling tired, answering the world carefully, giving only what I can. I'm not losing hope, I've just been holding on too long, trying to understand everything when not everything needs a reason. There are weights I carry alone that I never truly share, not because I don't trust, I just don't know where to place them. Then I realized something simple: I'm not made of endless strength. I'm allowed to pause, even if just for a while. When the heart needs rest, I learn to stay quiet, not giving up on the journey, just making room for calm. When the heart needs rest, I stop forcing myself to be strong, because standing without breathing only makes the tiredness grow. I sit inside the silence, listening to my own breath. For the first time in a while, I'm fully present. No demands waiting today, no finish line to chase. I let time move freely without feeling left behind. Whoa. I look back at the long road I've already walked so far, even when it felt slow. I never truly stopped. I learned to forgive myself for the tired days I couldn't avoid, because blaming myself never really helps. When the world feels too loud, I'm allowed to step aside, not to disappear forever, just to return with peace. When the heart needs rest, I choose to be honest, admitting I'm not always able, and that is not a failure. When the heart needs rest, I lay the weight down gently, realizing that calm is also a form of strength. I don't have to be ready all the time, I don't have to understand everything. Some days are meant for stopping and accepting. In the quiet I discover that I am still whole, that tiredness does not erase everything I've been through. Now I rise a little slower, with lighter steps than before, not because it's all resolved, but because my heart feels open. I carry a small sense of calm as I move forward again, because now I know rest is not the end of the road. When the heart needs rest, I no longer resist. I learn to take care of myself so I can keep moving on. When the heart needs rest, I give myself the time, because caring for myself is part of growing strong. Tonight I breathe with ease, without needing to explain. When the heart needs rest, I choose to stay calm. know the direction. Sometimes I just follow the day. walking with whatever strength I have left, trying to stay on my feet. There are mornings that feel heavy, there are nights that won't let go, but I'm learning to accept that everything takes time. There were moments I wanted to stop, when nothing seemed to change. Not because I lost belief, just tired from waiting too long. I looked at myself in the mirror, not as strong as I hoped to be, but in those tired eyes, there was still a quiet fire. I'm starting to understand, not everything must be fast, as long as I keep moving, even slowly, even small. Slowly I'm growing strong, not in a dramatic way. Every small step I take today is bringing me closer. Slowly I'm growing strong, even when I almost fall. I'm learning to trust the process and stop blaming the time. I keep my wounds calmly now, no longer fighting them, because fighting only makes everything feel heavier. I choose to breathe a little deeper, give myself some space. Not everything needs an answer, some things just need patience. There are days that pass quietly with no applause, no stories, but on days like that I learn how to endure. No one sees this struggle, no one taps my shoulder, but inside I know I'm not standing still anymore. If today feels slow, that doesn't mean I failed. I'm still moving forward, and that is enough. Slowly I'm growing strong, even when doubt comes back. I no longer compare myself to anyone else. Slowly I'm growing strong in my own gentle way. I'm learning to believe that I'm becoming better. Maybe I'm not changing fast, maybe my road is hard, but every day I survive is shaping who I am. I don't need to be perfect, I don't need to look brave, I just need to stay honest and keep walking without fear. Slowly I'm growing strong, and I accept it now, because strength is not always loud, sometimes it grows softly. Slowly I'm growing strong, and I'm proud I stayed, not because I was the best, but because I didn't give up. Today I'm still here with a calmer heart. Slowly I'm growing strong, and that is enough to go
We came from different directions, carrying stories of our own. We didn't speak too many promises, just the will to keep moving on. Days were not always gentle, some felt heavy and long, but we stayed side by side. Even when silence spoke more than words, there were moments we almost gave up, when our steps lost their balance. Not because we didn't try, but because the tiredness grew quietly. We learned to put our pride aside, learned to listen without replying. Not everything had to be solved at once, but we chose not to walk away. And every doubt that appeared, we chose to stay. Not because it was beautiful, but because we wanted to try. We once fought through this together, standing where nothing felt easy. It wasn't about who was the strongest, but who stayed a little longer. We once fought through this together, when everything felt silent, and even when the ending was unclear, we kept walking slowly. There were nights we shared no words, only time moving quietly. From the long stillness, we learned how to understand. Not every wound needs explaining, not every fall needs a name. Sometimes understanding is enough to know we were still learning. We laughed in the middle of problems, found light between the tired days. Simple moments, short and small, yet they still mattered. Not a perfect story, not always a beautiful one, but real just as it was. And that was enough to remember. If one day our steps slow down, or the direction starts to change, at least we know one thing: we didn't stand still. We once fought through this together, in the only way we knew. Not always right, not always sure, but faithful to the process. We once fought through this together, holding on to what remained, not for praise or empty words, just to avoid regret someday. Maybe now we finally see why it all felt so heavy. Every small step we took was shaping us quietly. Nothing we went through was wasted, nothing was left behind. It all became a part of who we are today. Now I look back calmly without disappointment, only acceptance that we truly tried. No need to return to the past, no need to repeat the pain. Just carry the lessons forward and walk in peace. We once fought through this together, and that will never fade. Even as the story moves on, the trace still remains. We once fought through this together, and I honor that, because not everyone is willing to stay that long. Now I walk slowly, keeping the good memories, because once there was us that chose not to give up.